So it is saying an industry buys 200 grams of the radioactive sample with a half-life of 5 years. How much of the radioactive sample will remain after 20 years? So we need to collect data from what we have here. So this industry is buying 200 grams, meaning that is the original mass of this radioactive sample, 200 grams. And the half-life that we have here is 5 years. Now, you need to differentiate here. So actually, you are going to find that we have capital letter T and small letter t. Capital letter T is for half-life, which is 5 years, and small letter t, it is for time, so after 20 years. So this is what we have. Now I want to find how much of the radioactive sample which is going to remain after 20 years. So you can either go with a formula or use the manipulation. So I'm going to show you both of them. So if you want to use the formula, you need to say the mass remained divided by the original mass. This one is going to be equal to half to the power the number of half-lives, or use the manipulation. So how do you find the number of half-lives, which is n? So number of half-lives is equal to time taken divided by the half-life. So we know to say that the time taken there is 20, then the half-life is 5. Then when I divide, I'm going to get 4 years. So this is how you're supposed to handle this question. So we can make the mass remain the subject to the formula. So I'm going to multiply. What am I going to have? I'm going to have the original mass, which is 200 grams, then half, which is 0.5. Number of half-lives is 4. Then when I do the computation here, I'm going to get 12.5 grams. So this is my answer. Now let's say, for example, if you want to use the manipulation, what are you supposed to do? So we know to say that we are starting from 5 years, which is the half-life, and then ending at 20 years. So at 5 years, what do we have? So at 5 years, we have 200 grams, which is the original mass, and we are ending at 20 years. Now, one thing that you need to understand here is that when an object is decaying or radioactive is decaying, the mass is going to be divided by 2, but the number of time or the years are going to be added by itself. So this means that if you have 5, if this 200 grams decay by half, what is the half of 200? The half of 200 is 100. It's more like you're dividing this 200 by 2. You get 100. But the number of years are going to increase by itself. So 5 plus 5. That is what I mean. So here we're going to get 10. 10 years. Then again, 1 to reach 20, isn't it? So here, when this one decays by 2, we are going to get 50 years. Or let me say 50 grams, and then 5 plus 10. What are we going to get? We are going to get 15. 15 years. Then 50 divided by 2, I'm going to get 12.5 grams. Then 15 plus 5, I'm going to get 20. So as you can see, we have found the answer. So which one is simple? Using the formula or the manipulation? So you can feel free to comment in the comment section. And remember to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.